All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JGGen24, and today I wasn't really sure what we were going to do, but I kind of had a couple ideas. So, if you guys don't know, I finished up the Multiplayer Forever program yesterday. As you can see, 350 program starts. It only took me about 7 streams, which I think equivalates to about 21 hours. So I nearly spent a whole day grinding this program. It's probably less than that. It's probably like less than 20. Because after all, I have to factor in people who wanted to play me in play me in 1v1s. I also have to factor in times where I decided to not play or not do the event because I was flustered, or because I got bored of it. So, but either way, the events are done. The multiplayer program is done. So there's no reason for me to be grinding. There's no reason for me to be grinding the online anymore. You know, I don't need any of the World Series or Battle Royale rewards because I have all of them already. In fact, I have so many that I even have extra packs that I can open up and I can, just sell the cards. That's actually, now that I think about it, I better. Hank Thompson. Oh, that's a shame. But he wasn't part of the. He was just one of those. Oops. He was like one of those rewards you got along the way. So either way, it's someone that I can make over 5,000 subs on. So that doesn't leave me a lot left to grind. If all the offline or online stuff is done, and all the offline programs are done up until they start adding new ones, because like today we were supposed to get a new mini seasons. I could double check to see if that mini seasons has popped up, but I mean the next program we're gonna get is next Friday, when we get the latest drop in the Captain Blizzard program. And we're supposed to get a new Diamond Quest as well. But today, all we're getting is a new mini seasons. So let's see what that one is. I don't see it here. Oh, this must be it. The Forever one. Let's see. I mean, I don't see anything here to suggest that there are limitations. Here, we'll do Luis Gonzalez and at center. I mean, at this point, it would be more of like me just trying to get the card super fractured. Although, do I really need to do that at this point? Oh, look at that! Someone just bought Hank Thompson for me. I just had to put my price lower. That's all. So I'm just gonna add a bunch of the guys that, I want a super fractor. That's all I'm doing here. Okay. Guess it's Harmon Killebrew. Yep, Harmon, I guess. Cal Raleigh. I really wish they would just let you choose to organize based on what your superfactor level is. I want guys that are already have progress here. So Tanner Bibby, Seaver. Let's see. Verlander and Kluber. Those are our choices for this one. Wait, where was Kluber? Oh, there he is. Couldn't find him for some reason. Yeah, and a lot of the guys that I'm putting in here are probably going to be Mets. Let's see. Ooh, Jason Adams, sure. Probably going to need another lefty for this one. More a home. Do him. And then we'll do Sasaki. Why not? Gabe Spire. Come on. And Wagner. So what, that leaves me with 4 lefties and 4 righties? Okay, that should work. Now let me readjust this. So Trey Turner leads off. Ryan Sandberg behind him. Mike Trout, Harmon Killebrew, Luis Gonzalez. Actually, you know what? We'll break that up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good for now. All right. Oh, no. No. All right. Let's see what 70? 99, 62. What the F? All right, so what are the goals? So you get a Mini Seasons Booster Rewind Choice Pack twice. You got one for winning 14 games and then one for winning 28 games. You get repeatable missions for Parallel XP. Oh, with certain players. So you've got, 20th anniversary series players, bronze or common. You got Moonshot series. You got Summer. You got All-Star, Signature, Finest. You also have missions to get. You also have stat missions: 30 strikeouts, 50 hits, 50 home runs. Get you a Home Run Derby X pack. Signature choice pack for stealing 20 bases. Ultra choice packs. Ooh, that's good. For if you get like 150 total bases, and then you make the playoffs, you get 15,000 XP plus the Ultra Choice pack. Let's see. And then if you win, then you could get a complete chase pack. Or you could earn 5. So that's even better because now you get 5 chances at getting these guys. So, okay, that's very interesting. Okay. Good to know that. But, I really do have other modes here that I need to finish up. Like, wait, did I ever finish this up? No, I never got Kyle Schwarber's 99 overall or 99 All-Star card. Wow. You know what? Maybe I was gonna suggest me doing like the signature, the inked mini seasons to get Johan Santana, or maybe the finest mini seasons to get Fernando Tatis Jr. But now that now that I see that I um now that I see that I'm like really close to Kyle Schwarber, I mean, probably gonna want to do this. I don't even know what my squad is for this. And I could literally put anyone in here. Like, I could put in Mike Trout, but I should pay attention to the goals. So, 31 hits, 22 strikeouts. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that these weren't guys who, I needed specific missions with. So we'll do Trout here. And then I said Addison, so Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jose Altuve, although we'll probably sub him, put him at DH, and put in, where is he? Brian Sandberg, Trey Turner here. Third base, I think I went with Killebrew, and catcher Cal Raleigh. Look at all those look at all those guys that are super fractured. Dang. Let's see. Tanner Bibby. Seaver. I forget who the other one was. Verlander. That's fine. Oh, see, I knew I got an Edwin Diaz superfractored. It was his All-Star series. Right, where's Gabe Spire? There he is. And we're also going to take out Randy Rodriguez because we don't need him anymore. Helsley. We'll do Helsley. And we're also going to have to replace Diaz, too. Maybe Soto? Let's see. 4 lefties and 4 righties. Yeah, I'm good with that. And we're just going to adjust this. So, Ryan Sandberg. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, I know this isn't really going to be all that exciting. This is mini seasons after all, and there's a reason why I put this off for so long. Right? I personally never saw the thrill of mini seasons other than it's, 28 games plus playoffs of, it's a longer version of Conquest, essentially. Only you get to choose whatever difficulty you want to be on.
Ball, that's out.
Whereas in Conquest, you literally have it's based on how many fans you have. But there are some rewards here that you could grab. Some cards that maybe you want to go back and grab. Not that Kyle Schwarber does anything for me, but I mean, hey, a card is a card, and content is content. Even if it's old.
Counts 1-0.
Okay, Ryan Sandberg apparently wants to hit home runs. I'm good with that. The great thing about going back to the mini seasons, though, is that I could go back with the best lineup possible. So I can have all these finest cards. I can have all these 99s and go up against these teams that, are high rated, and they were highly rated at the time. But I could go back with an even higher rated team and feel confident that I can win. Yes, I know I'm on an easy difficulty. I chose an easy difficulty. But there's always that possibility you could still, you could still lose.
Ball one.
I guess it just depends on what you do during the game and, and the decisions you make.
Now
So,
Luke Weaver.
but it's good to go back and, have a clean lineup like this and just have some fun. I mean, we're at the end of the year, so there's really not much else to be doing up until we get, the Captain Blizzard programs are all we're getting. So, although I think it would be cool if we got a new Threads 3.0 pack or a 3.0 program where the cards that we get 99 versions of guys who change teams in free agency, and we could get their gold or diamond versions in next year's game. I think that would be really cool. I don't think they would do that, but I mean, hey, that's a possibility. You introduced new threads earlier this year, so why not go the full country mile, You did at the beginning of the season with the players that were joining new teams or were on new teams to start spring training. Then you did it with 2.0, highlighting some of the guys that were on the move during the trade deadline. So why not do it for free agency? Again, you don't have to make those cards 99, or well, at this point you have to make them 99 in this game, but like you don't have to make them 99s, or you don't even have to make them diamonds in next year's game. It would give me a reason to play. Strike 3, sit out. Like, that's the thing. What's keeping me... What keeps me playing this game? Other than wanting to superfractor my cards, or the cards that I want to superfractor.
One ball.
Which now, thanks to LaGraza 2.0, that's easier. That's a lot easier than it has been in years past. You know, years past, you had to play... Sure, you could play at Costco headquarters, and you could hit home runs after home runs, but... only new mini seasons, and it's the forever mini seasons. But there are some good rewards in it. Like, they give you 5 chase packs if you win the championship. They give you some ultra choice packs. So it has some interesting rewards for sure. But that's about all that dropped today. The new Captain Blizzard drop is going to come next Friday. And then it's probably going to be nothing the following week, considering that's the week of Christmas. I mean, maybe they'll release a new player, or they'll give us like a new finest player, because usually they do that with... They give you a free card, so... Oh, don't worry about being like SP champion. You're here. That's all that matters. I'm just doing some mini seasons grinds, you know, catching up on some of the content that I missed out on throughout the year. It's quite a bit. Like, I actually had to go back to the All-Star mini seasons. No, this is the All-Star mini seasons because I never got Kyle Schwarber, the 99 All-Star Schwarber. So I figured I'd finish that up, get his card, and then move on, because I still got to do the one with the signature Johan Santana. I also have to do the one with finest Fernando Tatis Jr. So it's going to be a while before I even get to Forever mini seasons. But there are a lot of good... Just based on what I saw in the rewards, it's actually really good. 5 chase packs. You get some ultra choice packs. So I think that's very much worth it.
He's out.
Now pitching, Pete Fairbanks.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
So this is just going to be me kind of, well, not kind of, but essentially catching up on some of the content that I missed out on throughout the year because I was busy with the programs and everything. Much better I'm feeling today compared to yesterday. Well, that's good. Maybe it's not a... Maybe whatever you were feeling was just your body still getting adjusted to the cold weather. And, well, now that your body has had time to adjust... Now it's used to it, and you know, and now you won't feel as sick. But that's good. I'm glad that you're feeling better.
The third baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Oh, well. What up, Dodger? How are ya? Find the snow shovels? Yeah, we're about to get a snowstorm this weekend, so better have those shovels ready. I have to pull my ice scraper and everything out of the trunk of my car. It's so funny because I had to do that. I think about how long was it? A week or two ago. I had to do that. I had to pull out the ice scraper because there was so much ice on my car. And just to give you an idea of how difficult that was, I had to put the defrosters on the second highest level or power level on the in order to get the ice off my car with the ice cream.
Batting six, the third baseman.
How's my week going? Well, I mean, this is a week where I saw Edwin Diaz and Pete Alonso leave the New York Mets. And I still have no idea what David Stearns' plan is. But at this point, there's nothing that the Mets can do to get Diaz or Alonso back. So I guess I've come to the acceptance that David Stearns is going to do what he's going to do. And I just have to let him do it because I don't have much of a choice at this point. And neither does Steve Cohen. So we gotta let David Stearns build this team. You know, he dismantled the core, he traded away Nimmo, he let Alonso and Diaz walk in free agency. So all I just want is a plan. I want to know what the plan is. Attaboy Riley Green.
Now pitching, Serenity Dominguez.
Ball inside.
Well, as long as he stays healthy, he sure can be. Like I was saying earlier, the beauty of going back to or returning to mini seasons with a mode or with cards like this just makes it all that much easier to grind. I guess we'll throw in Morejon.
Adrian Morejon.
It's just that Snell had no energy and I didn't want to push it.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Like I said, Dodger, as long as he stays healthy.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. All right. So that game is done. Ugh. I don't think it'll take long for Trey Turner to get super fractured. He keeps hitting home runs like that.
Ditto.
Yeah, no problem.
Ball.
Although I'm not playing at La Graza. And I've been thinking about it. I think for mini seasons, I'm not gonna
Batting
excuse
first,
me.
the catcher, Kyle
I think for mini seasons, I'm not gonna play at La Graza. It's just like there's no reason for me to inflate the
It's 0-1.
stats. Of my players just so I could get the stats.
Hee-haw.
I could do that and play versus CPU if I really wanted to. And besides, I think this is more about trying to get
Ball.
the pitchers
1-2.
super fractured. Since playing at La Graza, I wouldn't get that opportunity unless I put those pitchers in the lineup, which, not that I am opposed to it, but that's not how I want to do it. I know it's easier, but I guess I'm just a traditionalist. And I just can't stand seeing pitchers, unless they have secondary positions, saying, oh, they can play short, or they can play second. Like a Jacob deGrom out of position
1-0.
card that puts him in at short.
Ball. That's ball.
Get over his head. Darn. Ha. Hey, better to be prepared and not need it than to be unprepared and need it.
Hee-haw.
No, but it's seriously gonna snow. Like, we're supposed to, in my area, we're supposed to get 4 inches Saturday night into Sunday. So I think you're gonna see it like Sunday morning. You're gonna see how much snow there is.
No, that's high. Front 2. 1 and 2's the count.
I mean, we're only talking about 4 inches.
And 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Which, I mean, it's quite a bit, but I don't think it's a lot. And I think temperatures are supposed to be warm next week, so this snow will probably melt at some point.
1 and 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
pitching. Will Vest.
What up, cheater? Well, sorry, SB Champ. Unless you're gonna tell Mother Nature, or you know a way for Mother Nature to make Mother Nature not have it snow this weekend, I think you're gonna be seeing snow. Believe me, I would love to not have snow. In fact, if it were up to me, I'd take Florida's weather and bring it up here. Fantasy football? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a league at work. Actually, I'm the commissioner of it, so I'm running it. Yeah, we're in the first round.
Number 31, Riley Green.
Right now, it's only seeds 3 and 6 and 4 and 5 playing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But I mean, better luck next year, right? Oh, wow. Those are the breaks.
Now pitching, Lee Smith.
Hey!
Well, I didn't have any players
Two strikes.
play in the Thursday night football matchup, so
Ball.
I mean, I'm projected to win, but there have been games that I played this year where I was projected to win, and I didn't end up winning. So,
No balls. One strike.
you know, as of right now, yes, but everything is going to change on Sunday, and heck, even things could change on Monday. I mean, I'll tell you, the last win I had, which was last week, was actually crazy because I won thanks to Jake Elliott kicking multiple field goals in the Monday Night Football game against the Chargers. And he got me 20 fantasy points. So I was down and I was not projected. I needed 11 points from him in order to beat my opponent.
Ball out.
Not that it mattered anyway, because I was going to end up with the 3rd seed regardless if I won or lost. But just having that win just kind of gave me confidence that I can do this. So, I think it's open season. Anybody can win it this year. I mean, I thought Philly and Kansas City were the clear favorites, but Kansas City may not even make the playoffs.
Nope,
and Philly, just based on what they looked like in Monday night's game, I'm thinking
That's a ball.
I'm thinking that they're mortal
3-0.
and that anyone could beat them. I mean, that is probably the worst I've ever seen the Eagles play.
Hey!
I don't really watch the NBA, cheater. That's not really a sport that I'm paying attention to. Okay, so then, I mean, they won the NBA. I know they won the NBA championship last season. So it would make sense that they're off to a good start. So, okay, it sounds like they're the favorites to repeat. No, but I think the Golden State Warriors had a similar start when they had Kevin Durant on their team, the super team, and yet they still lost in the NBA Finals to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So you could have great success in the NBA regular season, but if you can't put it together in the NBA playoffs, it doesn't mean a thing.
Helsley.
I don't know. I heard Giannis come up more with the Knicks than the Nets, but I'm not really paying attention to the NBA, cheater. I already said that.
Track 2. 0-2. Direct.
Strike 3, sit down. I don't know. They're obviously off to a hot start, so...
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Alright, another game in the books. We'll see. I feel like anyone can win the Super Bowl this year because I don't have a lot of confidence that it's going to be Kansas City or Philadelphia. It's just not looking good. Okay, let me rephrase. Anyone who's in contention for the playoffs could win it. Jets are already eliminated from playoff contention, so they can't win it. Which is fun. It's funny that they got eliminated from the playoffs. Soon. It's later than the Giants did. Well, I hope so, cheater, because I'm growing impatient. More than 10 years without a Super Bowl appearance or without a playoff appearance. And you know what the funny thing is? I was listening to a reel on Facebook of the Evan and Tiki show on the Fan, and a caller called in and said that Woody Johnson raised ticket prices despite the team not even winning, and Evan went absolutely off on Woody Johnson for doing that.
1-0.
And I don't blame him. I know they used to have Aaron Rodgers, but he got hurt, and it didn't click with the Jets. It didn't turn into the results that they were hoping for. So well, you guys, the only way we were going to find out is if the Jets made their shot. And they took their shot, and it didn't work out.
1-2.
But you can't say they didn't try. Well, see, the difference is that Brett Favre actually had success up until he got his injury. Once he got injured, then it all went downhill. But Brett Favre was actually helping the Jets. The Jets had an 8-3 record after they beat the Tennessee Titans, who had the same record as the Jets did. So things were going nicely, and then Favre gets hurt, and then they lose. Then they lose 4 of their last 5 games, and that's it.
One ball, 2 strikes.
But that's on Eric Mangini and Mike Tannenbaum for, instead of coming out and acknowledging that Favre was hurt and probably shouldn't have been playing, they thought, oh, we could just play him through it and maybe we can sneak our way into the playoffs. And
2-2.
that came back to bite him in the butt. Okay. Well, Dodger just redeemed the play with or against me, so nice, Raleigh.
Now pitching. Emmanuel Classic.
Well, I thought you were, the way that you were talking about channel points, I thought you were talking about, redeeming a game. So that's why I went to that, because I saw the notification. If you wanted a game, well, you're going to have to wait, because Dodger wants to play a game. Are the Mets rebuilding? I guess, yeah, that's what it seems like, because there's a lot of holes with this roster right now, and I don't see how, with this current roster, the Mets are going to compete for the NL East or even for a wild card spot. So, yes, but that good young talent needs to click. If it doesn't click, it doesn't matter. He had a down year. Plain and simple. He had a down year. I think the fact that they tried to platoon him didn't really help. The inconsistency at third base didn't help. And maybe he was trying to do too much. I don't know. But either way, he had a down year. Francisco Alvarez kept getting hurt. He had a great month of August. He got rewarded with a player spotlight card. But he kept getting hurt, and he kept trying to do too much. Not only have I used him, SP Champ, I've super fractured him.
Ball.
Yeah. Maybe, hopefully, he'll bounce back this year. And if not, well, just goes to show you that there's any risk that players take by playing winter ball.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, no, because I would use Carlos Beltran and Cedric Mullins before I use Richie Ashburn. But that's because I'm more favorable, or I favor the cards that give me both power and speed, and Richie Ashburn's Moonshot card does not give me that. Strike 3, sit down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex Jordan.
because that would probably make them unhappy, and they may not want to play for the Mets. They may make trades. I mean, look at how big the World Baseball Classic is, and it cost the Mets the 2023 season when Edwin Diaz went down with that injury. You know, would the 2023 season have been different if Edwin Diaz had gotten hurt or hadn't gotten hurt? I like to think so, but that's not what happened.
The catcher, Carlos Santana.
I don't know. Maybe maybe the lineup could have been rejuvenated. Maybe Scherzer and Verlander would have actually pitched very well. I still think Vogelbach would have had a terrible season. Strike 3, sit down. But I mean, you could easily replace a DH. That's not hard to replace.
Ball.
It just felt like that once Diaz got hurt, the excitement of the 2023 season just
Ball.
pretty much went with his knee. Fans couldn't really get excited about it because now we didn't have our best closer.
He's out.
True. But Diaz was exciting. You know, 2022 was when he really took off. Because he had the Narcos walkout music. He was getting really comfortable with New York and everything. So well, maybe, but I mean, we do have 2 World Series to our names, so sure, I was never alive for either one of them, but doesn't mean I can't watch the highlights and be proud of that history.
No balls. 1 strike.
Oh, wait, that's Tom Seaver.
Nope, ball.
My bad.
1-1.
Let's see. We're going to probably go Gagne and Adam.
Now pitching.
If it's
Eric.
a righty thing. If it's lefty, then
1 and 2's the count.
strike 3, sit down.
Wood. Hey. That's high. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's an out.
Now pitching. Jordan. Leisure.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Come on, Raleigh. I think you can beat it.
Too late. He's in there.
Oh, thank goodness.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
There was some seriousness in me saying that they were going to beat it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Nope, that's in.
Nice. Attaboy, Trout. Okay, maybe Gagne finishes it out for us.
Now pitching, Griffin Jets.
Got him. Huh.
Definitely a double right there. Too bad not enough to score a run, but that's okay. Nah, that'll get caught. Dang, that looked great. That looked great too.
Yeehaw! Hit! No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, that's in. 2-2.
You're just getting close to him being P5, dude. I had him P5 a long time ago. I think over a month ago I had him P5. I guess whenever the 10th inning XP reward path came out, that's when, or around that time, that's when I started super fracturing him.
The third baseman, Miguel.
He's an amazing card at super fractured for sure.
Yeehaw!
Oh right, wait a minute. You don't have
Ball.
created stadiums in MLB The Show. You're in Nintendo Switch.
That's inside. Ball.
Right. So it was easier for me because of LaGrasse. Strike 3, sit out. And plus, you were busy.
0-1.
But it's still a very solid card to have.
Yeah! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Why? Who's going to be in your lineup? All right, Dodger, let me just put together the Mets lineup here. Oh, so you're going to work on someone else. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Piazza. Why not make Piazza at first or at DH? Excuse me. Let's see. Okay. Oh wait. Hold on. Okay. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Deacon Park, huh? Interesting.
Leading off for New Jersey, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes. He's go. Nope, that's outside. Ball. That's a ball. 2-0. No balls. One strike.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah! 0-1.
Yes.
No balls.
Yes, that's why I was doing the mini seasons, because the multiplayer program is done. So it's really just me trying to catch up on stuff that I missed out on. But first I gotta play a game against Dodgers, so
Ball. That's down. Run! 1-2's the count.
yeah, the new mini seasons one is pretty good. I like the rewards, especially the Ultra Choice Pack and the Chase Packs, the 5 Chase Packs. So I like the rewards in that one, but I want to finish up on the rewards that I haven't gotten to.
Ball. Full count.
So I'm going to do those first, and then I'll get to...
Third, the designated hitter, Jarek says, throw ball.
So I'm just going to do those first, and then we'll see if I tackle the Forever program, or the Forever mini seasons.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, Jacob deGrom, do you possibly want to, I don't know, throw strikes? Strike 3, sit down.
Yeehaw! It's 0-1. Ball. That's it out.
Leading off for the Wolves, the second baseman, Daniel.
My understanding is that you're supposed to. Apparently, Jacob deGrom has other plans.
Hey! One and one. Two one. Three one.
Might as well get this last bit of gameplay in with Pete Alonso before he's gone next year for the Orioles.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, excuse me.
Ball. Up. No, too late.
That's why I like players with power and speed.
And three.
Batting six, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hee-haw. He's up.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Yep. Well, I hope he enjoys it. I mean, not much else that I could say
One
at this
out.
point that could change his mind. So, hope he enjoys Baltimore.
Ball. 1-0.
All right. Well, not exactly great that we gave up the home run, but not a total disaster.
Leading off for New Jersey, the third baseman, David Wright.
Hut. 0 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball. 1-1. Two one.
Dang it.
2-2. D-Red.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Got him. 0-1. Ball inside.
Come on. Darn it.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey! Ha!
Wow. I lucked out
0-1.
there.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Ball. Here. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, sure. Now you want to make defensive plays, Alonzo. Now you want to.
Carlos Beltran.
Oh.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman.
He did that a few more times last season, or this past season. Maybe the Mets would have won more games.
Hey! 0-1.
Leading off for the Wolves, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Hey! Ha! 0-1. Two! 0-2. He's out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Piazza.
Hee-ha! It's 0-1. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1. Ball, low. That's a ball down. Take your base. Ball 4. Ball. Hee-ha! 1 ball, 1 strike. Two.
Should let that one go.
Hut! No balls, one strike. Oh yeah! No balls, two strikes. That's a ball. 1-2. Hut!
Of course.
Here, what? 0-1.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
That's a ball. 1-2. Inside, ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hut! 0-2.
At least I can rely on... Never mind.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Runner, he's going, he's going!
Hit! 0-2. Hut!
Wrong base. But strike 3, sit down.
Safe, he's good!
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
No, that's inside.
Runner, runner, runner!
Hut! 2. 1-2's the count.
Leading off for New Jersey, the catcher, Gary Carter.
No, I think you're right. I just made a mistake. I pushed the wrong button.
The batter, the third baseman, David Wright.
Hey! 0-1. Ball. That's a ball.
Well, my problem is not throwing it to the right base. My problem is I don't have any offense right now. I don't even have a single hit.
Now pitching,
All I've had has been
Edwin.
runners on base through walks. That's it. What up, J-Tag?
1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I'm about as broken as a Mets fan can be, but at this point,
1-1.
it's done.
Leading off for Los
Yeah,
Angeles,
pretty much.
the third baseman.
Although David
Junior
Wright should be getting hits for me, and I don't understand why he's not.
High one. 0-1.
And I also have Carlos Beltran on this team, so well, I guess all we could do is just see what
Now
David
batting,
Stearns
catcher,
has in
Kyle
mind, because it's now up to him. He wanted to come in here and get rid of the core of the Mets. Fine. You want to make the argument that they haven't won anything? Fine. But show me that you're trying to do something. I mean, there's a lot of people right now suggesting the Mets should trade for Tarek Skubal. But those people also don't seem to want to give up guys like Jonah Tong or Brendan Sproat or, the only one who should be off limits right now is Nolan McLean. That's the only one. He's the only one.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman,
Everyone else, him,
Martin.
Juan Soto,
Ball.
and I would argue Lindor should be the only ones considered off limits.
That's an out.
Leading off for the Wolves, the right fielder, Juan.
Other than that, everyone is open game. So, David Stearns, you're now on the clock.
Did he go?
Weird. I didn't see any Gold Glove awards for him. Or are you talking about that last play? Oh, look at that. Juan Soto. This must be the 2025 Mets. Because Juan Soto is the only one putting up offense for me.
That's a foul ball.
Oh, just foul.
No, that missed. 1-1. That's inside. That's a ball.
It happens. We have a brain fart every now and then.
Now batting, designated hitter Mike Piazza.
Here. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
That missed. That's a ball. All right. 1-1. That's a ball. Ball. We got a full count. Take your base.
Ouch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's up.
Pete may be a great defender in the game, but he's not that great with the bat. At least not with me.
Jurickson Rofar.
Ha! No balls. 1 strike. Got him. Ball. 1-0. He's go. He's out.
I mean, offline I can hit with Alonso's cards, but online, no.
Ball.
But then again, I can't really hit online. Unless I'm playing the Moonshot event. So I have to rely on people having common pictures in order for me to have a chance.
Nope. Ball. He's out of there. Heck! 0-1. That missed. That's a ball. 1-1. No. Ball. 2-2. Nope, ball. Count is full.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now pitching, Tyler Rogers.
He's out. Hack! 0-1. Hack 2. No balls, 2 strikes. That's foul. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hee-haw! It's 0-1.
Nice.
Leading off for New Jersey, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
No. Wow, that's really Brandon Nimmo's first online home run? Jeez.
Now pitching, Jeff Hoffman.
Yeah! 0-1. Red!
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Take! No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1-2. 2-2.
All right, well, at least it's tied up.
Now pitching, Edwin Diaz.
Yeehaw! One ball, 1 strike. Ah! 1-2 is the count. That's a ball, that's down.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Ah, come on. Alright. Yeah, my Edwin Diaz is no good for me. Maybe that's the Edwin Diaz that the Dodgers are getting. The one who can't be trusted with
Oh, one.
in a tie game or with a one-run lead.
1-1.
Maybe that's who the Dodgers will get.
Two.
Strike three, sit down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Jurickson. Profar. Leading off for the Wolves, the second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ball. 1-2.
Hey, Dodger, let me pause for about 5 minutes so I could go give my dad a card. I need him to go fill up my gas tank. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Get right. Hoo-yah. No balls. 1 strike. Here. 0-2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
What up, young K Ward? K Word, excuse me. How are you today? Welcome into the stream.
Here! 0-2.
Alright, well, GG Stodger. Only offense I got was a Brandon Nimmo home run. Alright, now that that's out of the way, actually, let me go ahead and fix this lineup. Alrighty. That looks alright. Alright, back to mini seasons. Get this 99 Kyle Schwarber. Well, yes, but I would also like to win some games. I want to win as many games as possible, SP Champ, and also this is about getting parallel XP as well. You know, for the pitchers. Alright. See you later, Dodger.
Heck! Heck!
Strike 3, sit down.
Here, work! No balls, one strike.
Strike 3, sit down. Too early on it.
Batting third, the catcher, Kyle Raleigh.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Leading off for Seoul, the third baseman, Matt
Yes,
Chapman.
this is the A's ballpark. Or at least their temporary home until Las Vegas opens up for them.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit out. You know, I figured that this was a ballpark that
That's the ball.
it's easy to hit a home run in, but at the same time, it's like not that easy.
Hook.
So
1-1.
I just didn't want to play in La Grasa. Okay, I don't think the spin was necessary, Trey Turner, but okay.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Batting sixth, the right fielder.
Okay, is anyone on my team going to get a hit? I mean, for God's sakes, this is rookie.
Got him.
Now pitching, Adrian Morejo.
Heck. 0-1. That's a ball. Heck. 1-2. Count. That's inside. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Strike 1. Here. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw. 0-1. Here.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching, Liam Hendricks.
Oh, okay. Riley Green is going to get on base for us. Finally. Wow. Well, I'm about to go into extras on this one. And mind you, when I played the Soul Singers at their home stadium,
He's in there.
I beat them pretty soundly. No pun intended. Maybe Trey Turner here is going to hit a walk-off home run for me. Yes, he will. Voids the glove enough for me to get that home run. Hold on one second. I am sorry about that. Freaking Rocky, my dog, keeps stealing my brother's mask. It's like the N95 mask, the one that we wore during the COVID pandemic and everything. He keeps stealing them. I mean, it's not as offensive as La Graza, but if you don't want to give up as many runs, I mean, I was able to win in the A's ballpark, so I think any of them are worth using. It's just the A's ballpark just came to my mind. Oh God, Randy Johnson.
Up. Ha! 0-1. Hee-haw! 0-2. That's the ball. 1-2.
Strike three, sit out.
Hike. 0-2. Ball. Ball.
It's annoying because he keeps doing this, and it's not just N95 masks
Ah!
either. anything that he thinks he can get his paws or his mouth on, he'll grab and go. And I'm getting fed up with it at this point. We can put all this stuff as far out of reach as possible, but it won't matter because someone's going to leave something somewhere within his reach, and he's going to grab it, and then he's going to either swallow it or he's going to chew it up. And I'm getting very frustrated by that. Takes the TV remotes, takes masks, takes containers that if we leave on the table, he's going to tear it up. Knives, scissors.
2-0.
I'm just getting frustrated by it. Should have never suggested getting another dog. We should have just kept our one dog, and that should have been it.
Hee-haw.
I mean, maybe my parents were gonna get another dog either way, but I feel like I'm responsible because I'm the one who said, "Oh, if we get a male dog, let's name him Rocky for Chicken Run movie," and I put that idea in their heads, and now I'm instantly regretting.
1-0. He's up. Hoo-yah. Action. No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. I don't know. Maybe there's something on there on the internet that'll help.
Nope. Ball. Ball outside.
Yep.
Hee-haw.
What's up, Poopin? How are ya? Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, and 1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching, Mason Miller.
Well, I didn't watch it, but I also saw Pete Alonso put on the Orioles jersey for the first time, so that was a bit heartbreaking. And the Mets have not made any moves today, so another day wasted.
Oh, and 2. Low ball.
He's going to be wearing number 3? Diaz? Really? Number 3?
Foul ball.
This is so peculiar.
Count is full.
But he was 39 with the Mets. Is 39 retired by the Dodgers?
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Harman Killebrew.
Whatever. I mean, it's his jersey number, so he could do whatever he wants with it. Not my place to judge anymore.
Ball.
Not 38, 39. 39 is retired? Who was that worn?
That hit him. Take your base.
Or who was that worn by?
Now pitching, Liam Hendricks.
Ball. One ball, no strikes.
Oh. Okay.
Ball, that's up.
Whatever. Like I said, it's his jersey number.
He's dead. Hey! Oh, 2.
But I mean, he said exactly what I thought he was going to say in terms of why he left the Mets for the Dodgers. It was about winning. He wants to win a World Series. So, you know, I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him in the slightest.
Now pitching,
Not happy about it, but
Gregory Soto.
closest the Mets have come in since 2015 has
0
been
and 1.
2024 when they came within
0 and 2.
two games of the World Series, or 2 wins. So, whereas the Dodgers have won back-to-back. But I figured it was all about winning. So there you go, David Stearns. Edwin Diaz pretty much says it's a losing organization and you need to
No, that missed.
change
That's a ball.
that. So, chop, chop, chop.
1-0. Hey, ha! 1 and 1.
Well, I don't know what David Stern's plan is in terms of rebuilding the Mets. Strike 3, sit out. So, as of right now, the Mets are not even close to being in the playoffs, let alone in the World Series. I mean, the Orioles might win. Is he a free agent?
And now, please welcome, Yo, New Jersey Wolves. Leading off for the league.
Well, then I guess you're going to have to make a trade with or the Dodgers would have to make a trade with the Blue Jays for him.
First pitch, watch out.
See ya. 0-2. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw. 0-1.
Then he shouldn't have signed a 5-year deal with them. He could have been in Boston, or he could have remained in New York. He didn't want to go to Baltimore. He shouldn't have signed the deal. But too late now. The I's have been dotted. The T's have been crossed. It's official. So
That's inside. That's a ball. Go. One zero.
thanks, Guerrero Jr.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And a week ago, Edwin Diaz and the Mets still had a chance at
Batting sixth,
reset.
the right fielder, Addison Barger. Leading off for Lima, the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Now pitching, Aroldis Chapman.
Here, what? Zero balls, one strike. Hit! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. I mean, Freddie Freeman has World Series MVP to his name. He's won 2 World Series. So, Pete Alonso, he's got Rookie of the Year and the rookie home run record. Not to mention the Mets' all-time home run record as well. I would choose Freddie. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. 2 World Series. Oh, wait, 3. You're right, 3. My bad. I forgot about 2025. That's what I was thinking of 24 and 21. I forgot about 25. So yeah, 3 World Series to his name. I'm taking Freeman. I like Alonso, but Freeman can play first base.
McGill.
No, that's out. Ball. 2-1. Oh. Ball.
Why? So he could be a DH for them? He's not a left fielder at this point. He's a DH. Besides, I think they really want to give
Ball.
Carson Bench a shot.
No strikes.
Their top outfielding prospect. I think they really want to give him a shot, and I feel like the best shot is in left field. So,
Ball. 2-2.
yep. I mean, he's getting a spring training invite. Maybe they keep him up
Ball.
at the major league level, up their spring training, and move him to left. I mean, if anything, spring training is definitely the time you want to learn a new position. At least you'll get a month or so, a month and a half to be able to learn it without any real consequences.
For the Lemurs, the second baseman, number 23. Now pitching, Ryan Helsley.
Yeah! That missed. That's a ball. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2.
He is. I'm not saying he isn't, but it can't just be A.J. Minter.
0-1.
We have to hope that Devin Williams has a bounce back year. Otherwise, what was the point of us signing him to a $51 million deal?
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And look, going from right field to left field is not that. It's not that big of a jump, but still, you want him to be you want him to be acclimated to it before the season starts. So, the more he gets reps in left field, the better off I think he'll be.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Reed Garrett is pretty good. No. No, he's bad. Like, no. In fact, didn't the Mets release him? Oh, okay. So here's what it is. He he the Mets announced in October 2025 that he underwent Tommy John surgery and would miss the entire 2026 season. So earliest we're going to see him is 2027. So he's no good to us this year. Not that he was good. I think he needs a little more time in Double A or in Triple A. Him and Jonah Tong, they're the two that should start out in Triple A, and then if they perform really well, I could see them back up at the Major League roster. But I don't think they should start the season at the Major League level. They were called up way too soon. Nolan McLean is staying at the Major League level. He's staying. He proved in September that he was a solid arm. But I feel like Brendan Sproat and Jonah Tong were rushed, and they need to get back down into minors to help them get going again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, here's the thing, Hoopin. We don't have a first baseman. We don't have a left fielder. And we don't have a bat that's going to protect Juan Soto. And Ron Darling even said this on SNY. Okay? The Mets right now, they're paying Juan Soto to be walked 150 times. If they can't find a bat that's going to protect Soto, that's all Soto's going to do. He's going to be walked, and then they're just going to go after all the other players behind him. And that's not going to make Soto very happy. Strike 3, sit down. So that's why, but that's how he gets walked. Because pitchers know what a dangerous hitter he is. So they just pitch around him. They pitch around him, don't give him anything to hit, and then he just walks.
Ball. He's safe. All right. 1-1.
Except Lindor, I think, does better at the top of the lineup. And you need someone for Soto to drive in. Otherwise, he's stuck probably trying to drive in the 9-hitter. So you want Soto to be the RBI machine. You want Lindor to be the guy that gets on base.
Ball.
You see why keeping Alonso probably should have been a priority for the Mets this offseason? because he protected Soto. And now you don't have that. Why should pitchers even bother pitching to Soto?
Nope, ball. 2-0.
Plus, the Mets also need an ace. They don't have anyone on their in their rotation right now who has earned the status of ace on the team.
Leading off for the Lemurs, the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
Starters. I'm talking about the starting rotation, the 5 starting pitchers. Nolan McLean is way too young for that yet. You have Sean Manaea, who the Mets are stuck with, and then you have Kodai Senga, who can't stay healthy. Those are the only 3 that are likely going to be in it. David Peterson, I mean, I've heard they've been shopping him around. So who knows if he even stays on the Mets.
Ball, that's in.
I absolutely agree. But hindsight is 2020, and coming off of 2024 is dominant pitching in the NLDS. You know, there was this belief that, hey, Manaea is good. Well, just showed us what he really can do, which is nothing. The Mets don't have any choice at this point. They signed him to that big deal. And what are they going to do? Move him to the bullpen? He's not going to do well there. You're not going to pay a long reliever. He would be a long reliever at best. So you throw him into the bullpen, he's getting paid even more than Edwin Diaz is.
Ball.
I mean, he's supposed to be a starter, but he can't go more than twice through a lineup. Otherwise, hitters start to figure him out. So, I would seem like an argument to make that he's a long reliever, not a starting pitcher. I think we also have Tyler McGill coming back, and Christian Scott. But who knows how those guys are gonna play?
Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
That's a foul ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
1-2. Here.
Strike 3, sit down.
Here. 0-1.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh God, Bob Gibson.
Hey. 0-1.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 23.
Nothing. A multiplayer program is done. I'm done with the event. I'm done with online play for the year. There's no more online play. There's no reason for me to.
Hey.
So I'm
0-2
just
today.
grinding the mini seasons, grinding some of the mini seasons that I skipped over or didn't really finish over the course of the year. Okay, enjoy your dinner. You have a good weekend too. Make sure you stay warm because we're going to be getting snow this weekend.
Nope. That's inside.
He's out.
Oh, well,
The first
happy
baseman,
early birthday to your
Vladimir
mother.
Guerrero Jr.
My mom's birthday is also in December, although she's New Year's Eve. So, although I have to work that day, so not really gonna have a chance to celebrate with her. Sorry,
That's a
Mom,
ball.
but that's what I get for choosing to work on New Year's Day.
3.
I mean, like, I don't mind working New Year's Day. It's just New Year's Eve that's the pain in the butt. I don't want to work on that day.
No, that's a foul ball.
Batting third, the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
No, he's in. Safe. He's good.
Hey.
Got it. Beautiful.
Now pitching. Dennis Santana.
Runner. 1-0. Safe. Nope, he's safe.
If that could just stay fair. Dang it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul, come on.
Timeout. Ground rule
I'll
double.
take that.
2 bases, everybody. Outside, that's a ball.
Uh-oh, I may be out. Oh no, I'm
He
fine.
made it.
Now pitching. Trevor McGill.
Ball 1, no strikes. Aye. I got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Look, Met fans are going to do whatever they want.
3 balls, 2
I can't
strikes.
speak to them. I mean, I'm inclined to believe they will boo him because he bolted for the Dodgers. So, I think he is going to get booed.
Ball.
But maybe if he's lucky, maybe not enough fans are going to be there to the point where they can't boo him. Except I don't think David Stearns is going to do that. Carlos Mendoza already established that Christian or Brett Beatty is going to be the starting third baseman. So what's the point of going after Alex Bregman if Beatty is your starting second baseman or third baseman? Excuse me. Move who to first base? Beatty? He's not a first baseman. And they already tried to make him a second baseman. That didn't really work out. I think they'd rather just have him play his natural position.
Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Aye. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit out.
Ball, that's just out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Again, DH bat at this point. Hoopin. They need a first baseman. They need a left fielder. They need fielders. They need an ace pitcher. They need some relievers. A DH is not going to help them. Besides, I don't think JD Martinez played last year, so there's the fear that he regressed.
Now pitching, Emilio Pagan.
Oh and 1.
I don't know what David
Now
Stern's
batting,
plan
the
is,
first baseman, Vladimir
but if he wants to
Guerrero
build a winner,
Jr.
I don't necessarily think Lowe is going to help in that regard. Because it certainly didn't help the Nationals. And I think they cut him.
That's a ball.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
But Stearns may go with Lowe because he could probably get him on a cheap 1 or 2 year deal. I mean, that's what the Mets are looking at right now. They said they don't want to go beyond 2 to 3 years with any free agents.
Ball 1.
I thought Cano retired.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 2-2 the count.
Well, again, Hoopin, I don't know who David Stearns is looking at. All I know is that he hasn't made any moves today.
Got him.
Batting eight, the
But he better
catcher,
start making
Houston,
some moves.
Contreras.
Hey! Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Alonso's going to wear number 25. Well, I guess Eddie Murray. No, wait. I thought Eddie Murray was number 30. Brooks Robinson, or number 33, excuse me. Brooks Robinson was 5. God, it's so weird seeing all these seeing Alonso and Diaz go with different numbers. Sorry, I was trying to look and see if there was any moves at all. Nope, there's no moves. There is no moves. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to finish the rest of the mini seasons today, so we'll just have to wait till Monday. So in the meantime, I'll just go ahead and open up some packs. So for the most right now. Seaver's at 93. And I'm seeing 93. Oh, 93.10 for Lance Berkman. All right, and I'll go ahead and open up a World Series pack and see what I can get. Rob Dibble at 13,000. Frank Thomas 13,332. Ooh, Al Leiter 13,770. Okay, I guess we're going with Al Leiter. Three, 7, 6, 9. Well, hopefully those will sell. Yeah, I think I'll end it there. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So this was good. I think I like this idea of just going through some of the content that I missed over the course of the year and coming back to it with better better players and easier ways to to get these done. So I think we'll continue this on Monday. We'll wrap up the Midsummer Classic Mini Seasons, and then we'll head over to Inked Mini Seasons and try to get 99 Johan Santana. And then after him will be the Finest, and then we'll get this Forever Mini Seasons a shot. And then I'm thinking at some point we're going to flip over to Diamond Quest and try to get some of the cards that I missed in there. So I hope to see you all on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night and have a great weekend. See ya.